You know what the best feeling in the world is? It's not love. It's not world peace. It's not even winning the lottery. It's winning an election you were supposed to lose because half the city knows you were a criminal, and they vote for you anyway. I'm Boyet, 3-time mayor, 2-time corruption suspect, and 1-time most stylish fugitive according to Facebook. I've been accused of everything, from stealing road funds to importing luxury cars under my housemate's name. And yet, every election, people line up under the scorching sun just to write my name on the ballot. Again, at this point, it's not democracy. It's a loyalty rewards program. When the last campaign started, my opponents had these grand platforms: education, healthcare, transparency. You know, the usual. Me. My platform was Lakin karaoke and a crisp 500 peso bill per handshake. Simple. Effective. Look, you can't eat transparency, but you can definitely eat About a week before Election Day, a local radio station ran a story. Don't vote for Boyet. He's facing 10 cases. I thought, oh no, this is it. But then, the people's reaction was priceless. They said, only 10. That just means he has experience. I almost cried. It was beautiful. On voting day, I'll admit, I was nervous. The polls all said I was going to lose. But then, the reports started coming in. People were dancing outside the voting precincts, wearing t-shirts with my face on them. Someone even got a tattoo of my campaign slogan on his arm. At least he is funny. That is so when he connect. That's when I knew I was going to win. When the final results came out, it was a landslide. I beat everyone. The crowd outside City Hall was chanting my name. Boyet. 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 I raised my hands and shouted, "Thank you, my beloved people. I promised to change." And they roared. Of course, what I meant was I was going to change my car to something newer. That night, we threw a massive victory party. Free food, free beer, free karaoke until sunrise. Someone came up to me and asked, "Mayor, aren't you afraid of going to jail?" I laughed so hard I nearly spilled my drink. Why would I go to jail? I told him. The jail voted for me too. The next morning, the reporter swarmed me. "Mayor, how do you feel about winning despite your record?" I put on my most sincere face and said, "This just shows that the people trust me." They pushed back. "But sir, there's video evidence of your crimes." I just smiled and said, "Oh yes, but did you fact-check that video with my PR team?" Here's the secret, my friend. People love hope, and if you can't give them real hope for a better future, you give them a concert, a t-shirt, and a bag of rice. Hope fades, but freebies, those will last you at least until dinner. Sometimes I visit my projects. Well, the signboards of my projects. I love reading them. This bridge is proudly brought to you by Mayor Boyet. Never mind that the bridge doesn't actually exist. What's important is that people can see. I tried, right? The funny thing is, everyone knows I'm corrupt. They even joke about it. They say, the mayor may be a thief, but at least he's kind. And you know what? They're right. I am kind. I only steal a little bit from every department. I believe in fair distribution. It's become a family business. My wife ran for vice mayor. We campaigned together with the slogan, "A family that steals together, stays together." And guess what? It worked. We both won. Now, City Hall basically looks like our annual family reunion. When I walk through the public market, people greet me. "Good morning, Mayor." I smile. I buy some vegetables. I take selfies. Sometimes, I'll hand out a bit of cash from the city fund. They thank me like I'm some kind of saint. They don't seem to realize, or maybe they do, that it is their own money I am giving back to them. Every night, I stand on the balcony of my mansion, the one officially labeled as a government housing project, and I look out at the city skyline. I raise my glass and make a toast to the people. "You brilliant, brilliant fools," I whisper to myself. "You make corruption feel like love but deep down. I actually admire them. They don't vote for me because they're naive. They vote for me because they've completely lost faith in the idea of clean politics. At least with me, they know exactly what kind of thief they're getting. I'm predictable. I'm reliable. And I always show up during fiestas. So, the next election. Of course, I'll run again. My new slogan is already printed and ready to go. Boyet, 2028, still guilty, still winning. And I know I'll win again. Because in this country, it seems, the biggest crime of all is believing that honesty can still win an election. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this little glimpse into my world, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more honest truths. See you at the next campaign rally.